Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. You will call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Here.
Mr. Matheson, Ms. Reese,
Here.
Mr. Robinson,
Here.
Mr. Payne,
Here
and Mr. Gentry.
Here.
for the last time. Okay, let's stand for a moment of silence, please. Okay, Russell, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we got a couple of state board representatives. Item number 3. Would you take it away?
That'll be me. We're going to honor and recognize Braden in just a minute, but our two upcoming board reps, our senior rep, Vanessa Perkins, she is on her way back from Africa. I can't remember exactly where in Africa. She's been on a 2-week, medical mission. Yes, they sent some pictures today because they wanted us to know where she was, and it was pretty cool. So very proud of her, and she didn't get in till Charlotte till I think 5 o'clock. So she said she wanted to send her regards. And then our upcoming junior is Jackson Clifton. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy. You're going to love him. He's on vacation out west with his family. So they hated that they were both going to miss it, but they will be here next month.
Okay, recognition of visitors and delegations. We have recognition of retirees and recognition of the outgoing student board member, Braden. Just do the retirees first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retirees first. We would like to honor and recognize our retirees. We have 9 retirees this year, and some of them could not be with us tonight, but I still want to read some things about them. Deborah Arnold started with us in 2000 as an elementary teacher at Mountain City Elementary. Then she moved up to the high school, and then she moved to Doe. She finished up her career at Johnson County Middle School. She's been a huge asset to our special education program here at Johnson County Schools. She has 23 years of service with us, and she is on a family vacation, so she couldn't attend. Helen Arnold. Is Miss Helen here?
Yeah, I saw her. I thought I saw her.
No. Miss Helen.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Wrong person.
Helen has been with our school system for 36 years. She has worked at a couple of different schools, but she spent most of her career at Doe Elementary. She's a hard worker that always found a way to get through to the kids in a way they could understand to help them learn. She's going to be greatly missed helping our students. Pam Billingsley, now I know Pam's here. Come on down, Pam. Miss Pam came on board with us in 2002 as the librarian at Johnson County Middle School. Then she was retired. Then she was transferred to the high school where she retired from. She truly loves what she does. She brings a great atmosphere, and if you know Miss Pam, when you walk in the library, she's got a little quote, a little joke every day, which I loved reading when I go up there. She will be truly missed, and she has 21 years of service with us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
but still stays. We'll get a group picture. Yeah.
But there's no group.
Is this all today? Wait a minute. Let me somewhere up here a minute. Karen Bishop, I don't think Karen's with us today. She started in January 2002 as a substitute teacher, and then she became the ISS assistant at the high school. She moved to Laurel as the secretary, where she stayed for 3 years, and then she moved into pre-K to help families get their children enrolled in school. She has 20 years of service and will be greatly missed. Miss Annette Greer, she's with us.
So no group.
I know, sorry. Miss Annette has been with our schools for 34 years. She's been at Mountain City Elementary the entire time during her career. She's an amazing teacher, and we cannot tell her how much she will be missed at Mountain City Elementary. She has planted many seeds in kids' lives, and we truly appreciate all she has done for our students, and we're hoping that she's going to come back with us in August and do some work too. Mr. Aaron Hammonds. Aaron's been a bus driver here at Johnson County Schools for 5 years. He's done a great job making sure our children get to and from school safely, and we appreciate his service to our children.
Can you hurry up?
I'm hurrying. I'm talking fast now. Patty Roberts, is Patty here? No. Patty's worked at the Central Cafeteria for almost 27 years. She's been in the kitchen at Johnson County High School, and then she was transferred to Mountain City Elementary, where she was cafeteria manager, and she will be greatly missed. Lori Shoemate, she's gonna get company. I know.
Oh, you got
Yay.
one.
Lori, come on down.
Lori came to work for us in 1992. She's been an assistant at Doe Elementary, where she's worked with preschool children. She's been in our system for 31 years.
Wow. She's
put lots of hard work and effort into her students over the years, and she will be greatly missed. And last but not least, Miss LaDonna Tribbett, and she retired earlier in the year. I don't think she's with us, but she has been at the elementary teacher for 30 years at Laurel Elementary, and she will be greatly missed. Total service of all 9 folks that are retiring is 226 years. So, thank you for your service. We're going to get a picture, and then you can win.
We gotta look like we're in a big group.
Okay.
Hey Pam, I was gonna suggest if not, we'll come down there and stand with you.
What?
If not, we'll come down there and stand with you.
Oh, that would have been nice. Thank you.
I know. Congratulations.
And then last but not least, we want to recognize and honor Braden Gentry, our senior board rep. We did honor and recognize him at the senior awards night with a certificate and for all of his hard work and dedication. We wanted to do that in front of all the students so they would know what Braden does. He has done a great job. He's phenomenal. He's partial to my little heart because I've known him for a long, long time. So we do appreciate all he's done. He's done a great job, and we're very fortunate that our board allows us to have the student board reps, and they represent the high school very well. So Braden. And then he gets his nameplate when he leaves.
Come back.
Okay. Now on the consent agenda. Is there anything on the consent agenda, any questions or anything we need to pull off and talk about?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Okay. Mr. Robinson made the motion to approve it. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Holloway second. Call roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. Now, Braden, you're up.
I would like to start off by saying that I've had an amazing school experience and I'm honored to have attended Johnson County High School and its school system. I will cherish all of the memories and the people I've met along the way as my time as a student. I would also like to mention the community's role they played in helping me get through my education. All the determined parents and the determined volunteers who helped out, I really appreciate it. Seeing the community reach out and help allows me to set a clear and defined goal of the type of community I want to be in the future. Your senior representative for next year will be Vanessa Perkins. I'm honored to have worked with her over this past year, and thank you for everything. I hope you guys have a great 2023-2024 school year. Thank you.
You're going to be missed.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we've got 2 candidates for tenure.
Yes.
Susan Edwards and Robbie McCullough.
And they're both here. If they would stand, just so the board can put a face to the name. Susan Edwards, she's our math teacher at Johnson County Middle School, does a wonderful job. And then Robbie McCullough is construction teacher at the vocational school, also does a great job, and they are up for tenure. And I know Ms. Stansberry couldn't be here. I know Mr. Dunham definitely recommends Robbie. I know Mr. Adams does too, and on behalf of Ms. Stansberry, I know that she recommends Susan for tenure.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve both of these as a group, or we'll do them each?
Also make that motion, sir.
Okay, Mr. Holloway made the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Ms. Reed seconded. Call the roll.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Easier than you thought, wasn't it, Robbie? And I know Robbie. Okay. Number 8, for board policy update on Johnson County School System 2022-2023 bullying and harassment report.
And I'm going to turn that over to Ms. Miller. She handles those, and I know you had an attachment in your packet, Ms. Miller.
The attachment is very self-explanatory. If you want me to go over that with you, I will be happy to. But as you can see, we only had one number. We only had one case of that was actually turned in that they thought it was cyberbullying or any kind of bullying. It actually was not. No, I've got that wrong. One was turned in and one was found. Sorry, I got that wrong. So we did have one turned in and one was found to be bullying.
Anybody have any questions on that? No, we don't. That's
No.
just the report.
Yeah, we're required to give you a
Okay.
report every year.
Okay. Anybody got any questions on those? Okay. Move on. The FRC report for the 2022-2023.
And that's also Ms. Miller. She oversees our Family Resource Center, and we're required to give you an update every year, so.
This year I decided not to do a presentation. Number one, I don't like to get up in front of everybody. But it's very self-explanatory. You can see that what we have in the in-kind total is over $7,000. The actual funding and the grants that we received was $7,200. You can see that the majority of our partnerships are with businesses. The total number of students that we served that was unduplicated is 246. We have right around 2,000 students in our school system, so the FRC served just a little over 10% of those students. And the families unduplicated was 201. And you can see the number of referrals that we had to make to outside agencies and what those were for. And on the last page, the direct services that we provided was 926. And just wanted to let you know that we have provided food for 338 students and families this year. So, and at the bottom of that, you will see the East Tennessee Foundation, and that is where we were given $4,000 in a grant to feed those 300 and some families, and also to help with the pre-K classes and get books. We had a reading buddy program with the senior center, and I don't really know who was more excited, the kids or the senior citizens that came in to the classroom. So they would send us pictures and just about one knitted toboggans for every student in the classroom. Others, they brought pumpkins in October so they could decorate the pumpkins. And we didn't ask them to do this. We just asked them, will you come and read the book? So we've been very busy this year. I was going to give you a copy of this, and I apologize I did not get it to you. But our school social worker is starting something called Longhorn Laces. And I will make sure that all of you get a copy of that. And she is taking gently or brand new gently used or brand new shoes, Crocs, slides, boots, cleats, anything for pre-K through 12 students, where she's giving out shoes, pre-K through 12th grade every single solitary week. If you wanna make a donation, with shoes, then you can take them to her at the middle school, or if you want to make a donation of money, we cannot take gift cards. Somebody did ask that, so I wanted to let you know, Mr. Robinson, we've told them no gift cards.
Unfortunately, it is a no-no.
Yeah, just make a donation to the FRC, so, we've been working hard this year.
Okay.
I want you to come do the same presentation standing right here. Gotta give you a hard time, Edmund.
We appreciate all the hard work you guys do. Okay. Now, item 10 on the agenda, 5-year plan update. Provide teachers with training to ensure that one-on-one devices be integrated into the daily classroom instruction.
And we have several wonderful summer professional development opportunities going on for our teachers and our assistants, and a lot of those do hinge around technology. So we are meeting that goal of our 5-year plan.
Okay, we got a first reading of, I think, just one policy this month, right?
Yes.
Okay, the attendance policy.
Yes, this is the first reading, and this is a committee recommendation. When you looked at the policy that I sent with the updated, really it does two things. It actually defines what an unexcused absence is in our system, and then it does update the attendance contract to follow the student throughout their career. Previously, we'd been doing one every year if they had to have an attendance contract, but Edna had found out at one of her meetings that it can follow that student throughout their career at Johnson County Schools. So it's just updating the policy to show that.
Okay. That'll be on next month's
Yes.
agenda to approve. Now, item 12. We actually get to approve something here. The U-Trust annual premium contribution for the 2023 through 2024 school year.
Yes, and this is our workman's comp, our liability insurance, our claims, accidents, anything dealing with that. You know, we've been with U-Trust, Tennessee Risk Management, for a long time, and they do a great job with us.
Yeah, I forget how much that quote was. How much?
$5,807.
$5,807.
And
29
cents.
Okay, I guess to be legal, we need to have that number in the
Probably needs to be in the minutes.
in the motion.
Yeah, I put it in the motion.
Okay, all righty. So I need someone to make a motion. We approve the U-Trust annual premium contribution for next school year for $5,807.29.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Mr. Robinson. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
And Ms. Reed seconded. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. Now, we're buying a new truck. Approve the purchase of a 2023 Ford F-250 crew cab work truck in the amount of $65,051 from the Ford of Murfreesboro using state contract. And the contract number is here in the agenda, 0000075348.
And
Any questions on the truck?
this is using money that was already allocated in their line. It's just sort of using cleanup money to close maintenance out, and Dustin can provide any questions you might have on the truck.
No questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve it.
I'll make the motion to approve that buying that from state contract, and I will make the comment that state contract is the easiest way to handle this, because the state of Tennessee's already done the legwork for us.
Yeah, and I'll add to that, we've tried to go around before, and in the long run, it's cost us more money by the time we get everything put on it.
Well, you're looking at a minimum of, what, $500 to $1,000 time you advertising your manpower to try to get it ready to bid it. So,
Really, is it that much?
Advertising's not cheap anymore.
Okay. Okay, we have a motion to approve the purchase of the truck. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Mr. Holloway, second. Call roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. And item 14, approve the purchase of a 2023 Ford passenger van in the amount of $50,977 from Ford of Murfreesboro using state contract 000075,348.
And again, this is using money that was already in their budget, just to clean up money. And this would be more for an activity van. And if you have a question, Starn will be happy to answer them. But you know, we definitely need some more activity vans for our students, not for only for sports, but for our CTE programs. You know, when you only have 10 kids going somewhere, it's really hard to get a bus driver anyway. But to put 10 kids on a 70-passenger bus, you know, is sort of a waste of space for that bus. So, you know, we definitely are wanting to go more this route with activity buses.
Isn't there something with the CDL license that's got to be 12-passenger? You can't get a 15-passenger
Yes.
van?
Yes.
Because a teacher would have to have a CDL or a special.
Not allowed in the state of Tennessee to have 15-passenger van.
Oh, okay. Got to be 12-passenger van.
That'll be 12.
Okay, that's what this one is. Okay. So, anyone want to make a motion to approve that?
Make a motion, we approve this.
Okay, Mr. Holloway made the motion to approve the purchase of the van. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Mr. Robinson seconded. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Holloway,
Yes.
Ms. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes. All righty. Now we spent all this money. Tina, tell us about our budget.
Yeah, we have no money left. Being that we're meeting so early in the month, we do not yet have revenue, but you have included in your packet a couple of amendments that we just made some updates to. And then in the very back is your summary financial statement with a breakdown of each of the accounts. But just a little bit of information, the school department as of today is 74.5% appropriations expended in general purpose, 49.5% appropriations expended in federal projects, 82.9% appropriations expended in central cafeteria, and Head Start, the fiscal year project, is 95.9% of appropriations expended. We want to thank you all for approving our budget. And just a reminder that it does go to county commission on Monday at 5:15.
And I would like to say thank you to Tina. She does a wonderful job, and she works really hard on the budget, and she keeps us all in line. And it takes a lot of man hours to do. She has it spread across her table at home. She just knows the budget inside and out, and I just want to thank her for that. We have a great asset in Tina.
Okay. All righty. Any other matters which may duly come before the board for official action? I guess that would be
Me.
your information item.
Yes. In your packet, you did have the board meeting schedule for next year. You also have the Summer Law Institute information. If you have any questions with that, please get with Serena. You have a copy of the certified and non-certified personnel that was hired for the 23-24 school year, and it shows the vacancies, and we are filling those. I do want to say thank you to the school board for their dedication and for the budget process. They are going to allow us to do a $3,000 increase for certified employees for next school year, and a $500 increase and a $500 bonus for our support staff. So we greatly appreciate your dedication to our employees, and we have their approval. Again, we take it Monday to the budget. Yeah. Oh.
$1,000 bonus in 2 payments.
Oh yes, a $1,000 bonus in 2 payments. I was thinking one will be in the fall, one will be in the spring. Thank you. But a $500 salary increase, but that's just for support staff But thank you all very much. I know our employees appreciate it, and we do too. I want to give you an update on Mountain City Elementary, if you've not drove by there. We had our meeting yesterday. They are 34.18% completed. And we have a completion date of April the 27th of 2024, which is above where we need to be for ESSER. So they are definitely on track. Just want to show you a little progress. This was taken yesterday. You can see that's the gym. That's the new gym. It is coming along. You can actually tell what it is. That's inside the new gym. This was really cool. I know Herbie came down the other day and he said, get on the cameras. And so we got on the cameras and they were in there bulldozing down. So this is the old gym. They're tearing the bleachers out, and I bet Miss Triplet, are they all gone now? This was yesterday. So, and then there shows the stage where they're demolishing the stage. So I just thought you would like to have a little update on what's going on with pictures. I like showing pictures, and I know Miss Triplet is, and Miss Robinson, I don't know if she's here, are very, very excited about that. And last but not least, I just want to welcome Angie Long. Angie Long will be the new principal at Rome Creek Elementary, effective July 1st. And then Dr. Sherry Long will be going to the middle school as principal. So excited for that. So just welcome, Angie. And that's all I have.
Well, I think that's all. That's the agenda. Anybody want to make a motion? We adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, we're adjourned.